Oh, yeah, I'll start.
Okay, go ahead. You're not going on the TikTok anymore?
Nah.
Okay.
That's all I know. I know that. Hi, people. Hi. I don't know. I'm just kind of chilling out here. You all right there? Bro.
I'm okay.
What the
I'm
hell
okay.
happened to my... Oh, there we go.
Someone's
Okay.
watching.
Somebody's
Wow.
Somebody's watching me.
Riveting.
This isn't the show.
You're not putting in this on the tube?
Just a small town girl. It is on the tube. Living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy. Ooh, I'm getting jazzy. Born and raised in South Detroit.
Oh, yeah. South Detroit.
Shout out to South Detroit. Who doesn't love South Detroit? Took the midnight train going anywhere. Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, 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 well, a singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting, hand bouncing the camera, looking down the boulevard, their shadows search. What the fuck's wrong with me? People moving just to find emotion hiding somewhere in the night. All right, that's enough of that. Listen, first and foremost, welcome. We're so glad that you're here. Welcome to say hi, Timmy. Oh my goodness, this is my friend Tim. Hey, everybody. Remember Tim? Tim, my buddy Tim, who used to be part of the Only Show way back in the days of yore. Hi, Angela. He and his wife moved to the West Coast, down on the West Coast. So there are the time zone neighbors now. They're going to be joining us on the show. They couldn't do it before because they were in the Midwest, and so
They here?
Yeah, they're here. Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Yeah.
Hi. We're so glad you're here. What's Santa Monica like? Tell us everything.
Tell us everything.
Hi.
And leave out nothing.
Oh my gosh.
So by the way, Angela just pointed out my shirt. We'll be talking more about this, but I just had a birthday.
Nice.
I just had a birthday, and here's the thing. I got this. I wouldn't buy it for myself. I think it's clear that this is something that I was gifted with. I am, in fact, the captain. I'm the motorboat for tonight, and perhaps tonight only. I will be
the motorboat captain.
So listen, for those of you who are going to be watching this in absentia, just want to let you know, first and foremost, always happy you're here. Hi, Jack. Hi, Michelle. We're very, very happy.
After the fact?
Yes, I do. Meaning after.
Okay,
They're not watching live. They're watching afterwards. Here's the thing that I'm gonna start with tonight.
He says Santa Monica's amazing.
Santa Monica is amazing.
Hi, Tim.
We lived
did you
in Santa
go to
Monica
Bay
for many
Cities? We made you a food list today, and we were like, we might have to fly down there. And just,
honestly, when we were making this list, I started actively drooling, having a Pavlovian response to talking about some of these places.
There.
So and one of the places that we most highly recommend, which is within walking distance to you, is Bay Cities Diner. It is an Italian deli. It has the best Italian subs, I think, in the contiguous lower 48.
So good. They are a little soup Nazi-ish, though. Like
they are. And you got to know what you want. You get right up to that. I will warn you.
The Green Goddess or something.
Yeah, there's the Godmother. There's the Green Goddess. When you get right up to that line, you got to know what the fuck, because you take a number. There's a weight, and when you get up there, they're like, come on. You know, it's anyway. So Keith Reynolds. Oh my. Keith, hi, bud.
Oh, hi.
Listen, I got to tell you, I'm remiss. We were going to hang out. We were going to do like a Zoom chat or whatever, and then we kind of our times didn't kind of line up, and then I dropped the ball. Boo for me.
We're in the midst of some chaos.
So here's the thing. Today, I'm just going to let you guys know right off the bat, has been a chaotic day. Now, here's how it started. So now I was very fortunate to get a massage yesterday. This is I really am very fortunate to be in the position to actually
I can't believe you're going
have a
into
massage.
this. Well, it's a
I'm
medical massage, though. Yeah. It's prescribed. It's paid for by the insurance.
Exactly.
Because we're old.
I have arthritis in my knee.
Yeah.
Big.
Doctors say yes, you need massage.
They said they
part of
need
your
massage.
medical program.
So
the insurance pays for it, so it's mandated.
Listen, this is all above board, people. This is insurance is covering all this. Now,
you're not just a dandy man getting a massage at 12 p.m. on a Friday.
Can't it be both? Can't it be both? Can't I be a dandy man?
You are retired.
And also, I live the life of leisure upon the seven seas. But here's the thing. So I go in there, and this woman starts really just jamming her fucking elbows into my back. And oh, God damn. And she means business. She's this, what appeared to be a 4-foot tall Asian woman, and she's fucking me up. Yeah. Right? So then, you're lying down with your face in the donut, right, while you're getting the massage. And I noticed after I left yesterday, it was a strange thing. My forehead seemed a little puffy, and I'm like, okay, so maybe that's just because I was lying face down and these things happen. And I woke up this morning, and it was still there.
Holy
and so I said to Lori, I'm like, does this look normal? What's it going?
So I'm Googling.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, it's for sure a tumor.
It's got to be a tumor.
But I don't want to say that, so I'm like, it looks fine.
It has to be a tumor.
It's a
generalized tumor.
Your eyes are puffy, too. Maybe we ate a lot of salt last night.
Maybe we did.
Who knows?
We had, and by the way, we did eat
Google
some.
is saying something like Pott's puffy tumor. Like you have a sinus infection, it turns into a tumor in your forehead. Don't Google that. Don't Google that.
Honestly, 2 clicks to cancer, or MS or whatever you're afraid of. You'll get there if you Google whatever medical condition. But so anyway, that's how the day started. Right now, I'm just going to say this as generally as possible because if nobody wants to hear any fucking details. But here's the thing: Laura and I have been conducting a real estate transaction, as one does when one reaches middle age sometimes, and it has been. Not great. It's been existentially stressful.
In our lives, we have bought and sold a lot of real estate. Mm-hmm. You're like, what is it that you do exactly? Whatever.
Shut up, both of you.
Shut up.
Nobody likes you. Shut up, both of you.
Here's the thing. We have conducted a lot of real estate transactions. Some of them in Los Angeles.
Some of them actually in
this one is
the
worse
city of Los
for some
Angeles.
reason.
For some reason.
I had a minor nervous breakdown on Thursday night.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, and it was earned.
And then it carried over to you on Friday. You were like, now I'm nervous break. No. Wednesday to Thursday.
Your 19th
I don't know.
nervous breakdown. I got to do something about it. Every time I hit the keyboards now, the camera is shaking. That can't be. Everybody's going to be a little seasick by the end of this.
Fuzz just.
Hi, Fuzz. Hi. Yes. And
Fuzz
Tim
was a very supportive friend. He said something like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "I am crying.
Crying right now.
I keep crying. Real estate sucks."
It does.
Whatever.
Yeah. I'm crying unavoidably.
He was very supportive.
Unceasingly, uncontrollably is probably the word that I was looking for. And then I also have been having, this thing where it's like words are just kind of not, it's been a stressful day. My ADHD is off the fucking charts right now.
And your forehead is swollen.
And my forehead.
That's how we're doing.
I look okay now, I think. I mean, it was like it literally like when I raised my forehead earlier, it looked like I was like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and just like I think everything is back to normal now. But I mean, it's just been.
Y'all, is it okay if I say that escrow is like adult purgatory?
It is. It's exactly what that is. That's
it's
exactly
purgatory for middle-aged adults, right?
It
It's
is.
like, oh my God, what else could happen? And then you're awake in the middle of the night,
Thinking
and you're
about all
like,
the
don't even say
contingencies.
what else could happen because something else will happen.
Yeah. Anyway, so yes, and hello, Mom. Hi, my mom says good Saturday, fine for
Michelle Solberg. Hi from Chicago.
Michelle Solberg.
Hi,
sweetheart. Because I was just saying that you sometimes watch the show after it's been taped, and so you're here tonight. And oh my God, let's start the show.
Hi.
Let's start the show. Here are your hosts, Stefan
and Lori.
Oh, since the last time you guys were here, look at what I did, huh? I got it laminated. How about that?
Wasn't that a long time ago?
I don't believe that Michelle, or hi, Scotty Coates. I don't believe Michelle or Tim were watching back when I had had it laminated. It still was like, and listen, the stains are still there, right?
Oh, Scott says bacterial infections from the massage table.
Oh,
Would
that's
that
what-
materialize
thank you,
overnight, though?
Oh,
And
yeah,
also
that's
glad
good.
we didn't ask you because that sounds horrifying.
Listen, I do just fine with Google
Yeah.
finding things to worry about physically. Honestly, y'all remember that like the mental health crisis that I had like 2.5, 3 years ago? That was because I Googled. That was because I got, and it kind of it got in there. It got in there good and hard. Listen,
You went full mental then.
Oh, yeah.
And I can say that because I went full mental the other night. I was like, I'm not okay.
We are here for each other because we understand what it's like.
I was talking to ChatGPT about my feelings, and ChatGPT said, I think you should call someone for professional help. Like, are you okay? It was like...
When ChatGPT is telling you, hey, you've reached the limits of what a robot can do here.
ChatGPT recommended a mental health hotline to me. It was like, I can't do anything else with you. Call the real person.
Exactly. So knock it off.
Phone a friend.
Settle down. So, by the way, I think those forks that it's a fascia puck, says Fuzz. Stay away from Dr. Google and also Dr. ChatGPT. She broke the computer. Honestly, if either of us are going to break ChatGPT, we're going to do it with our neurosis, right? That's how we're. Because what about this? Well, then eventually it's going to be. I don't have time for this shit. I'm. How many millions of people I'm helping right now simultaneously? I don't have time for your shit, says ChatGPT.
ChatGPT was like, nah, dog. Like, you're broken. I can't. Nah, not with you. Nope.
Let's see. David Salt says, good evening, peeps. I'm tuned to a natural E. Okay, well, there we go.
Are you doing that? Well, officially, we haven't been all together since it was your birthday.
So I was going to mention, I did have a birthday. Thank you very much. Thank you. I did have a birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. So yeah, we had a wonderful birthday party, and I was surrounded by some of my very favorite people, and a couple of them, Eric and Carrie, got me this fabulous shirt, the Motorboat Captain. I am the captain. I am the captain tonight. Usually around the birthdays every year, I get very contemplative, and I'm like, well, what? I start to assess
And by contemplative, he means depressed.
Neurotic, yeah, depressed, and because basically I'm like, well, it's like, well, what have I done? Should I have done things differently? Blah blah blah. You just start to play, you sort of Monday morning quarterback your entire life on a birthday. I didn't do that this year.
Wait, don't you do that every night when you wake up with your insomnia? Wait a minute.
Honestly,
what did I do wrong?
I do that every night before I go to sleep. Yeah. So I do, I try to release a Maleficent's here. Hi, sweetheart.
Oh, hi.
I try to release that in healthy bursts. But the one thing that I didn't do that this year. I did not go into that really deeply contemplative, often depressed place where I'm just like, I don't know what I'm doing here on planet Earth. What I did do, though, is wonder, what is a 57-year-old supposed to do, right? What are you supposed to do when you're 57? There's no handbook for any of this shit, right? That's one of the things that I have said. Oh, the captioning system apparently keeps calling it Chad GPT. I like calling it Chad. I think that's a great name for it.
Oh, let's see. Maleficent just got back from the beach. Beaches got back from beach.
Okay, well, that's excellent. That means that you are, Maleficent, not in the desert where it's 100 billion degrees hotter than the surface of the sun. So what are you supposed to do when you're 57? What are some of the things that one is supposed to do?
You got your first one of my our realtor and a friend said, how old is Stefan anyway? And I said 57. She goes, no way.
Well, that was very nice.
So,
listen,
and she wasn't putting that on because it was just on the
I wanted to say, listen, your fee is already set in the contract. You don't have to butter me up here, kid. Yeah. But hey, Repo, hi, buddy. Right. How you doing? Laura got me. I'll be wearing this shirt next week. It says yes, chef, because the bear. Who doesn't love the bear? So in terms of just being 57 generally, it basically it's just a who gives a shit age, right? Every age, honestly, from here on out, except for the ones that end in 0, is just like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do when I hit 60.
You look better than everyone else who's 57. So so you got that going for you.
Maybe I don't look better than Tim. I do not look better than Tim Winters. Tim Winters
looks good.
He looks amazing. He's got all his fucking hair.
I mean,
he's and Mara too. But those kids.
Oh, there's Joe Johnson. Hi.
Hi, Joe Johnson. Okay, so let's see. So what are you supposed to do when you're 57? Let's see. Buy more ketchup because of course Heinz 57.
Oh, I get it now. I get that. Sorry.
Have already taken advantage of 7 years of AARP discounts. Listen, I'm doing it even though they put Drew fucking Barrymore on the cover of one of their magazines.
Is she even 50?
Disconcerting. I don't fucking know. Let's see. Collect your 2-year AARP chip. Exactly. exactly.
You mean 7
I'm
year?
old. I'm old sober. That's what I am. Hi, Steve. Buy a flamethrower and torch the world. Oh, we're getting to that.
Oh, we're getting to that.
My friend.
We
have
did
photos.
that.
Lance forehead. Lance your forehead is what you do in your 50s. It's
not nice.
Let's see. ChatGPT is only available to 20% of men.
Hi, Alethea.
The 80% are stuck on Brad GPT. I like that. Buy stock in Heinz. Okay, so we've got the theme going with the 57.
Oh, geez. Zabe says begin the 12-year countdown. To what?
To death? To 70? I guess, right?
Jeez.
Yeah, the 12-year countdown to 70. Listen, I'm already looking at 60 as the end of the road, so I don't know. Let's see. Hi, Zabe. How you doing? Hi, Alethea. Oh, my goodness. All these wonderful people
the
here with us
gang's
tonight.
all here. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, I love the bear, too. Let's see. Shop for your next property in the 55 and older neighborhoods. Suzanne says, get your colonoscopy, kids. Honestly, shingle shot, colonoscopy. You heard it here first. The more you know.
I'm not doing that.
Let's see. Well, Alethea's talking to Mike. Well, tell him to sign on, too, and tell him to come and play. Let's see. Up your quarterly Botox units. 69.
I've done that.
What, 69?
No. Botox.
Your timing was good. Was curious. Your timing was quite curious.
Upping my quarterly Botox units, of course.
Let's see. So this first one is. I didn't give you a notepad, did I?
No, you did not.
Let me see if I can find a fucking notepad.
Oh,
Find a
jeez.
fucking notepad. Where's the notepad? I need a notepad. Oh, here. Do it on the back of this checkbook.
Oh, we are not
wait,
organized.
Here we go. Just do it on that. There.
Oh, jeez.
All right, very good. Yeah,
Okay.
that is a reminder to record an album.
Okay.
How about that? I think I did it. I think I'm all set. Let's see. I think let's give it to Keith for Lance your forehead. That's what we need to do. Yeah. Oh, kids, we're so glad that you guys are here. Now, listen. I don't know if you've heard the very, very important news that one David Lee Roth is on tour. Oh boy, you remember him. He was the energetic and charismatic lead singer of the band Van Halen.
This makes me sad. It's not just funny, it's sad funny.
Oh,
right?
well, we'll let everybody be the judge.
I don't
so
like this.
Here's some footage from Dave two nights ago
No.
in Gary, Indiana. Now, keep in mind before I play this, and this will help you contextualize the entire the clip that I'm about to play. David Lee Roth is reportedly a world-class asshole. And let's go.
What song is he even singing?
Unfortunately, he's singing my favorite Van Halen
Panama.
song, Panama. And I'm like, Dave, no, Dave, no.
I'm shocked.
That is everything that's going on here is a terrible idea. First of all, he looks like somebody's really skinny grandmother who's just like hanging out, like on the dance floor.
There's a
doing
lot
doing
going
their
on
moves.
there.
Yeah, it's
There's
like,
the
holy
extreme
God.
skinniness with the leather pants.
Oh,
There's
my God, yeah.
the choppers. There's
The choppers are really something.
There's the lack of tune. What does he know? What song he's
I
singing?
don't know if he knows where he is, quite honestly. And,
Does he have friends? Because somebody said
Apparently
to
he
him,
doesn't.
"Let's go on
Yeah.
the road, Dave." And he went, "All right."
I'm
because
not
he's-
doing anything. Boop, boop,
Oh,
boop.
no.
So anyway, Ann said he probably shouldn't be on tour right now. So we thought, well, what are some other things that Dave should probably be doing instead of being on tour? Given what we've just seen, Fuzz came in with an early answer. He needs to save that voice that he has left to yell at the kids, "Get off my lawn." Tim says he doesn't know who he is. I think that's probably true. How can you tell what song that was? Well, the band was basically singing the entire song for him. He has a guy who sounds, plays guitar just like Eddie,
Tim,
but not
that
really.
was the song Panama
Yes.
from Van Halen. I know that you are a
Gen Xer.
a Gen
You're a Gen
Xer,
Xer. You
so
should know
you
these
probably
things.
know
Yeah,
Van Halen. That was, I don't know, do you want to sing the song?
Well, we all know how the song goes. And in fact, after I saw that clip, I had immediately to shut it off. First of all, I couldn't make it through the entire clip. The entire clip is like 2 minutes long. You can't. It's just impossible to make it through the entire clip. But then I had to actually go and listen to the song to sort of cleanse my ears. See, David Lee Roth used to be a funny, cool, crazy guy, and he's just turned into this world-class idiot curmudgeon.
Save says he should put on some underwear. I feel like that's the least of his problems.
Well,
like,
first of all, he's testifying to the fact that he's Jewish because...
Sure, he's free balling it.
Yeah, he's
fine.
got the snip. You can see that's what's going on.
That's the least of my problems with this performance.
There are many things going wrong with that performance. The other thing that I will say about David Lee Roth is he was like a world-class character. So like he was doing an interview at a radio station one morning, and Henry Rollins is telling the story because Henry Rollins was doing the interview right after David Lee Roth. So David Lee Roth finishes up his interview and he comes out. He doesn't know who Henry Rollins is. Why would he? But he's wearing like a fur coat, a full-length fur coat. David Lee Roth is, and he walks out of the studio and he opens it up and it's got all these beer bottles just hanging from it. He goes to Henry Rollins like, "You want a beer?" And Henry Rollins is like, "Well, no, it's early and no." And he goes, David Lee Roth goes, "Why? You got school tomorrow?" That's the kind of David Lee Roth story that I enjoy. So other things Dave should probably be doing: Dianetics, identifying backyard birds. It's a great thing to do in your middle to late age. Let's see, gross, jazzercise, go wig shopping, says Keith. Painful, Maleficent. Should be doing Maleficent. Let's see, the nursing staff was tired of listening to him, so they convinced him, someone to take him out, making major confessions to his rabbi. That is true. Let's cryogenic chamber. Let's see, karaoke. David Lee Roth, isn't he dead? Hyperbaric chamber. He's channeling Mitch. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response to other things?
I give this point to Maleficent.
I think that's
he
right.
should be doing the cryogenic chamber.
Yeah.
Like that's
exactly.
Clearly he's there. He's there.
He's just on the verge of.
He's just on the verge of
the
being
big
there.
dirt nap.
Right. So
David sent, Suzanne says he should take his Centrum Silver and take a nap. That is exactly.
Do you know I took a Centrum Silver today?
Hey, all right.
I take one every day.
Very nice.
One of my old lady friends, and by that I mean a fellow 50-year-old person,
like you do,
told me that the Centrum Silver is the way to go.
There you go.
So I bought some.
Yeah. Now, Laura was at our local Target recently and spotted this gentleman here.
You guys.
Doing whatever this is. This person here.
He was our age.
A closer inspection revealed that this gentleman is our age. He's in his 50s.
Okay.
What are you doing, dude?
Here's the thing.
What are you doing?
Do you, okay? Do your adventure parkour target
you
situation.
Yeah.
But when you fall off, that's not going to be good.
No. Our bones
You're going to go to the
brittle.
urgent care, and you're going to be like, "Ow, I hurt all of my bones."
Our bones
and
get
they're
brittle
going to
at this
say,
age.
"What did you do? Were you sleeping? Did you get out of bed wrong? Did you step off the curb?" And he's going to say, "No, I was doing target parkour."
Yeah, exactly. So it's not even going to be a good story, you dumbass. Come on, we should learn. We did all.
Hi, Mara.
Mara is here. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi.
It is so good to see you. By the way, should we tell them what we're playing for tonight?
Oh, we're playing for some socks.
We're playing for socks.
Hold up.
We're playing for socks.
Those target balls are very hard to make. Y'all have seen the target balls, right? Like this guy standing on top of the target ball.
Apparently, it's to prevent you from driving your car through the front
I'm
of Target.
sorry. Would any of you get on top of the target ball?
Not a good idea.
No.
Ray says he's doing Targour. That's funny.
Targour.
What age inappropriate things are you doing? What age inappropriate things are you doing?
Here's some socks that you're playing for.
Yeah. We'll give them a peek at the fabulous prizes available tonight. Looking for a large settlement, says Joe.
Yeah, right.
Mara, my love, I miss you more than words can say. Mara, my love. That's a song from Greece. Hey. Tim remembers when we did that in high school. Okay, so we're playing for socks tonight. We got some Eggo socks. Oh, who could resist? Heinz ketchup socks, ketchup colored, and of course Pringles socks. Your choice. Should you win tonight's game? So that's what we got going on. Right. Let's see.
Save says, I think I just saw David Lee Roth's target balls.
Hey-o.
You're funny.
Let's see. I got to pin it. Let's see. Let's see.
Listen, Alethea, we tell them to get on here.
We tell them to come
They
on
don't
the
listen
show,
to
yeah.
us, okay?
No.
We're like, hey, we're doing a whole free show over here.
Here, let's ping your
Let's
brother.
text him.
Let's text your brother right
let's
now.
both text him right now. Hey, we're on.
Your sister
Hey, your
wants
sister says for
to
you to get on.
Hop on the Only Show.
Hey,
Do it.
Join.
Do it. Join the fun. Oh, the more the merrier.
Come join the show.
Kids, what a wonderful way to spend a Saturday night. and we're seeing some friends we haven't seen in quite some time. So what age inappropriate?
We both
things,
texted him just now. He doesn't listen to us.
He didn't fucking listen to us. Yeah, you have more pull with him.
You
I'm
text
sure.
him too. He won't. He still won't come.
What age inappropriate things are you doing? Let's see, reaching across the car to pick up something from the passenger floor with abandon while the car's in motion. I've done it. We've all fucking done it. It's a terrible, terrible thing we do. Let's see, those Target balls, my kids love them. I spend a lot of time doing the Winnie the Pooh voice. Oh, Piglet. Oh, Pooh.
Okay, Fuzz says
so
going
good.
through escrow
Honey.
purgatory. You know what? I think this might be a younger man's game because I don't think
I
I,
don't
can
have the
handle
constitution
this.
for this
I don't
shit
have-
anymore.
I'm never doing this again. After this closes,
no.
I'm like, I'm not gonna do this
Fuck
again.
no.
I can't take this stress.
We're not doing real estate. We've sworn a blood oath. What age inappropriate things are you doing?
No.
Not saving for retirement?
No.
Kathy says,
Kathy says the splits.
no, yeah.
That's a good one.
Glad to be on for sock night, says Michelle. Well, of course, my dear. And remember, if nobody if nobody wins the majority of points in the main gameplay, you can always win on the final round.
That's right.
And that's
you could
probably
win
going to
a
happen
walk
tonight.
on, like Ray usually does.
Ray just points at the
Yeah.
green monster and swings. Suzanne, getting a computer science degree. Hey, it's cool that you're doing it, though. Emptying my IRA to pay for fresh produce. Let's see. Living on a diet more appropriate for a 19-year-old. Oh, my friend. Going through escrow purgatory. Going to the beach with 3 teenagers. Using Zoomer slang. Wearing cute shoes. The splits. Deadlifting my own body weight. Hey, that's excellent. That's a good thing to do. Walking to work, says Tim. Twerking in front of the senior center. Eating spicy Korean food before bed. Oh, that's a young man's game, too. That's
Don't do that.
Yeah. Drinking tequila with a friend who is grieving. Well, that's just a lovely thing to do. Anything involving Riz, says Zabe. Let's see. Giving up hope that ever in my life I will feel like I can afford avocados, tomatoes, and basil. Yeah, they're getting expensive. Eating cake, not eating cottage cheese. Kathy had so many fucking great answers on this round, not least of which was the inappropriate thing that age inappropriate thing she's doing is not saving for retirement.
Speaking of drinking tequila with friends who are grieving,
Yeah.
we had a friend come over here who lost her brother, unfortunately.
Yep.
And we were all kind of just popping off about, because we've all lost people
recently,
you know?
yeah.
So we're all just, it turned into this thing where we're just drinking and laughing.
And my mom was here, and we all just kind of
And
commiserated.
we're all just kind of laughing about what people
what
who have
can you
crossed
do?
over do. Like once they're mad at you or once they want to make a point, you know, they'll like knock something off
Knock
the wall.
some off the
or, like,
wall.
whatever.
Dad.
Appear in your dream or whatever.
Mike says he's trying to find us.
Oh, he's trying to find us. Okay, let's
so-
send him a link.
Yeah, Laura's going to send Mike a link. Fabulous. Okay. So listen, Michelle says, like my mom, everything that she does is inappropriate, although Jan definitely has me beat. My mom, honestly, is forever young. She wants to be forever young. My mom.
With dildos.
Yeah. So kids, I don't know if you if you caught this scintillating headline here, but experts on conditions affecting millions of people in the UK give cautious welcome to findings that say that blowing in a conch can get rid of sleep. I should probably get rid of that.
Gosh, there's something I haven't tried.
Is it pronounced conch or conch? I've heard both. And I remember reading the first time that I read that was in Lord of the Flies. There was a conch shell or a conch
Was
shell.
it Piggy who blew the conch?
I believe it was. Yes. Blowing conch.
Oh, Mike showed up.
Mike's here. Hi, brother.
We invoked Mike Torres.
We did invoke Mike Torres. Conch blowing could help alleviate sleep apnea, and so I suppose to that I will ask all of you what else? What else could blowing? What else could blowing cure?
Could blowing cure?
Yeah. What else does blowing cure? Do we think? I'm glad.
Oh, is
my
it
brother Mike
conch?
is here. Is
Fine.
it conch?
Fine.
Okay. All right, fine. That's fine.
Great.
What else does blowing cure?
I'll forget that.
Mike has been manifested. Oh, we possess an awesome power. By the way, now that everybody's here, I will once again show off my my Atwood birthday present. I am the motorboat captain. Ladies and gentlemen.
Look,
Motorboat
Olivia, we have
Steve.
a power. We conjured up your brother.
We did. We possess an absolutely awesome power. So as I was saying earlier, this has been an enormously stressful time, and so we were about to start the show a little bit earlier tonight, And this is one of those times, those rare times where we actually were 15 minutes early. We had finished up dinner, we had cleaned everything up, and we sat in here and we just sat down, and I'm like kind of noodling around on the keyboards, and we're like, no, we can't sit here. No, this is too stressful.
No, it's stressful.
We left.
It stressed me out.
We left.
We left
we had to
and
come
came back.
Yeah, we left, and then we came back
do
because
this.
we just
I
can't
can't
fucking
do
do
this.
this. Yeah. Let's see.
No.
What else does blowing
No.
cure? A headache, sure. Or a headache is an excuse for not blowing, I think. Can be. Both those things can be true. Let's see.
Kathy says cheek muscle laxity. Sure, that's what it cures.
Ask Louis Armstrong or Dizzy Gillespie.
Sure.
Right? Blow into
I
a
dropped my
conch so
paper.
you can conk out, says Michelle. Hey, it's a play on words. I like it. Bolas azules. I don't know what blue balls, I guess
Blue
is
balls.
what that means.
Blue
Yeah.
balls. Is that what
let's see.
blowing cures?
Conk and Terrifying Lord of the Flies, says Ange. I thought it was a kid's book, and you read it when you were 9 years old. I read it very early, too, along with Animal Farm. I'm like, oh, it's a delightful tale about some farm animals. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Number one, the rules don't apply to you.
Hi, exactly. The rules do not apply to two legs. Some animals are more
2
equal
legs.
than others.
Some have 4, whatever.
Yeah. 2 legs, 4 legs bad.
That's
2
what's
legs
happening
good.
right now.
Yeah, well,
Great.
yes, it is. Let's see. Hi, my new name is Conk. Conk. Easy. Everything. That's what blowing cures, says David Salter. Pregnancy scares.
Scott Coates says it cures friendships. What does that mean?
I guess if you blow a friend, and you're going to find out if they're really your friend after all.
You know what cures a friendship? No. You know what? I'm not going to say that.
Okay, good. All right. We're moving on.
I'm going to redact myself.
Very nice.
I was going to say something about a friend. No, I'm not going to do that.
I appreciate that.
No.
I appreciate your self-editing. I think that shows great discipline. Let's see. Keith Reynolds in his Dice Clay voice. A little boy blue. He needed the money. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That whole fucking thing. Remember him? I wish I didn't. Atari Nintendo cartridge is not working. Absolutely. Who? Remember? Cheek muscle laxity. Boredom. All your money is a short cure for fun. Uncured meat. Now we know where the anxiety started. Exactly. It started with and it could be cured by blowing. Apparently.
That's right.
There are no rules, only suggestions, says Tim. What to do with that vat of skin melting glass? The possibility of losing one's virginity prematurely. Mike says blowing as a verb is really skirting a line. Let's see. Your mind cures thinking about the mundane. Dear Lauro. Oh my gosh, it's Kathy. It's Kathy Brown. It's Kathy Brown and Mike. They're having a mini reunion right now. How delightful. Who had the funniest response, in your humble opinion, to what does blowing?
This is a hard one. Hold on. I have to look in the feed. Hold
it
on.
cures
hold on.
limp balloons, says Keith. Write a little song. What does blowing cure? What does it do? It can do lots of things. You see, blowing can make a man smile. And blowing is good for you.
Okay.
What I had just off the top of the dome, kids. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to David Salter.
David Salter.
Easy, blowing cures everything.
I like that. Good.
Great.
That is an answer that just kind of covers the board, covers it. All right. So we were noticing that. Now you have been following the show long enough to know that Lauro is fairly obsessed with these sites online where you just give away shit, right? And there's.
You know what? Let me just have a public service announcement. Sure. If you have not subscribed to the Buy Nothing group in your neighborhood, get on Facebook right now and subscribe to Buy Nothing and see what weirdos are giving away on your Buy Nothing, local Buy Nothing. You don't have to get anything or give anything. Just observe.
I will mention that there was a little item that Ange and Fuzz sent us that we decided not to include in this week's show. But I'll bet if you ask,
has to do with butt plugs.
I'll bet if you ask, they'd be happy to forward that along to you. Anyway, so
someone was giving away butt plugs.
Yeah, they were in Portland. No way. So anyway, tell us about this this little item that you found here, babe.
Oh, okay. So this is a person. Wait, can I see it? This is a person who has decided that they are moving, and so they are giving away everything.
Sure.
Lots of stuff. Some of the items I have posted on other parts with a little more about it. This person is moving, and they just put all their shit out. They
put all their shit out.
This is what white people do when they move.
Honest to God, this is...
Because they think my shit is so valuable, I'm just going to put it on the curb. I'm going to put it... Like, what are you doing? You're littering.
This is something you get a fine for.
You're illegal dumping. What are you doing?
So anyway, so tell us you're lazy without telling us you're lazy. Tell us you're lazy without telling us you're lazy. Oh, my mom and Tim and Mara are all catching up. Oh my goodness. Timmy was actually like a he was another son.
That's what the show is for. Okay,
exactly.
Just talk in the comments. Yeah. We'll just be yammering about absolutely nothing. So just listen and then talk in the comments.
Speak amongst yourselves.
Mike and Alethea are talking.
Oh, see,
Tim and Jan are talking.
That's
what we're here.
This is all really.
That's what we're here for.
And that's why
we're just talking about it. I'm surprised that you didn't put the. Did you put the Buy Nothing? Someone who's giving away a recliner that for sure smells like piss?
No, but yeah.
Piss recliner didn't make it, but
it didn't make
yard
it.
Sale makes it?
Yard sale. Well, and the only reason why was because I had a funnier prompt.
Okay.
That's generally how this goes. You send me a ton of stuff every week.
Here's how we write the show.
Exactly.
Okay.
This is exactly the way that it
is
works.
this funny?
Yeah.
And he goes, not so much.
Actually, the way that it generally goes is I say, yes, indeed, that is funny. Can I be funny with this? And or can I, set y'all up to be funny with it? And if I can, then I've done my job here. And the rest is up to y'all. It's up to you guys.
Ray says, using all acronyms. Okay, what are we doing?
Yeah.
We're doing...
No, Mike is he's answering that he's telling us he's lazy without telling us he's lazy.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay. Is that what you're doing?
What are we doing?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us you're lazy without telling us you're lazy. Let's see. Tim says his shit is so... Oh, that's disgusting. Using all acronyms whilst texting. Sure, just let them figure it out.
Wait, did Tim have a funny answer that I missed?
It was a disgusting answer. Read it at your peril.
Oh, I can't see YouTube comments over here. So.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So there you go. I'll leave that for you to read.
Okay,
and we'll scroll along.
Sure,
Nicely done, Tim. Nice.
I can't read that aloud.
I ate dinner recently, but thank you. Let's see. My sofa really needed some extra attention today, so I couldn't get anything done. Listen, the sofa wants what it wants, Kathy. Am I right? Writing a sign that says broken glass and placing it over the broken glass in a communal kitchen because you're doing your part. You're gonna clean that up. You're not cleaning that up.
Your mom totally wins this round. She said, I DoorDashed a Wendy's Frosty.
Yeah!
What?
Winner. My mom wins. Yes. Points for my mom. Let's see. Hey, babe, can you change my sleep number from 5 to 3 for me, says Ange. Let's see. Well, the last time I had a job was, whoops, forgot to lock the front door.
Oh, my God.
Mike says, yes, let's be funny. Funny is a silly word, right? Funny. Listen to how it sounds. I DoorDashed a Wendy's Frosty Day. Let's see. I only have one fictional arm right now, so I can't do that. Kathy, how are you feeling, kid? Kathy had shoulder surgery. We hope she's doing well.
Kathy, are you getting back to fly fishing?
We hope you are. From those waiters. Let's see. Zabe says, calculating the 1 hour difference on the clock all summer because in a few months, daylight saving time. Thank you for saying daylight saving time. I appreciate you, brother.
Not daylight savings
time.
Sure.
Will be over, and then the time will be accurate again. Ignoring feature requests by replying, it's in the backlog, says Keith.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Tim says he broke us. Yes, you did, my friend. You broke us. Listen, you go big or go home. That is what we always say here on the show. Mm-hmm. Functional. I watched my child get rolled in waves and called the lifeguard. Okay. So
Tim, I'm just going to reply to everything you say. That's what she said.
That's what she said, Tim.
That's what she said.
All right, so that round goes to my mom. Very well. What was this about?
I picked that one. So, okay, this is the guy that took mushrooms in the laundry.
Yes, indeed. Okay, so here we go. I sent this to Ange and Fuzz recently. This was found in a laundromat. Here, let me... I'm going to get rid of the...
This looks like a ransom note.
It
what
very
even
much
is
does.
this?
So this person says, Dear person who left a stuffed animal in the dryer, your animal fell out of the dryer very fast and I thought it was alive. I stabbed it with my army knife. I see now it was not alive. Sorry about your stuffed animal. P.S. I'm on mushrooms. I'm on mushrooms. So sure. there you go. Listen, I appreciate this person's candor. And honestly, who doesn't know the pain of being on mushrooms and thinking that a stuffed animal has come to life. Listen, what's your excuse? That person was on shrooms. What's your excuse?
Okay, my excuse is this. I'm already an anxious, shaky little person.
We are.
Okay, and then when you add in escrow, which is adult purgatory, I haven't been sleeping or eating or breathing properly, and so now after approximately 20 days of this, I'm like, I'm not okay.
So here's the thing, and
I'm short-circuiting.
This is the God's honest truth. Laura and I are like two little chihuahuas, min pins on about 3 espressos. That's what we are generally. That's our baseline. That's our
Let
baseline.
me just say this.
And then you add this on the top of it. It's just like.
Let me just say this to you. In the history of my life, I've been to a lot of parties. Okay, and no one person has ever offered me cocaine of any kind.
Because they will not.
Perhaps a caffeinated coffee because they know I'm like this, right? And they know that if they offer me anything stimulating, I'll be like even more like
so.
it. So I've been. Do you know I used to live in Los Angeles and I used to go out all the time? And in the history of my living in Los Angeles and going to clubs and music concerts, no one has ever.
Nobody ever. You want a bump? Hey, want to go do it? No.
Has anyone ever offered you cocaine?
Fuck no. Everybody knows how tweaky I am. There's no.
And it's not like an
way they want more of this.
Maybe more of it would calm you down. No one thinks that about us.
No.
Okay.
I have heard, however, that if like you take enough speed, which why would you do that? I heard this from a guy who was actually in Camper Van Beethoven of all things. Victor Krummenacher told me one time
he was on meth though.
Yeah, it was speed, and we were talking at this party
speed?
about I think it is.
Okay.
And he's like, I have really bad panic disorder. I'm like, hey, hi, nice to meet you. How are you? And he said, it really kind of contributed to my drug problem. I'm like, some sort of downer.
Which
he goes,
was
no,
what?
I was on speed. I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? How is that a thing? And he's like, actually, when you take enough speed, it takes you over to this red line place where you're just kind of calm. I'm like,
It does not. And I'll tell you this, I have the ADHD, and they gave me the Adderall, and it made me more like this. So it didn't make me calmer.
Yeah.
No, Mike, no one has ever offered me cocaine. Are you surprised by this?
Let's see. Can you imagine going to a laundromat on shrooms? This is your round. What's your excuse? It is important to keep my army knife for stabbing at all times. That's what Mike says. I'm 57, says Ange. I bought some desert property. You do not get the Glengarry leaves because to give them to you would be to
waste
throw them away. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I'm old, says Scott. Let's see. I am David Lee Roth. Death by Bonnie's Beef. I'm in perimenopause. That is the main message. Old, says Michelle. An army knife on you all the time. Set in my ways. We were traumatized for a zillion years. Let's see. I'm almost 50, and no one's ever offered you cocaine. Absolutely not. No. I mean, once in high school, but I fortunately
Who would do that?
I thought better of it because I'm like, this is not going to work out well for me.
Anyone who would offer me cocaine would be like, oh, I'm going to have to take her to the
this.
hospital.
I regret this
no, thank
immediately.
you. I'm going to have to handle that freak out. No, thanks.
My mom says she'll take our share of coke.
She could handle it.
My mom has said if
she could handle it.
When she reaches 90, she's going to start doing cocaine. And I am going to start doing heroin if I reach 90. Oh, boy. Just sink right down into that cloud
heroin
of
sounds
sweet
amazing.
cloud of titties.
I won't even try it because I know I'll love it.
I would love it. Oh, I would love it so much.
No.
I missed my fiber goal yesterday, so things are slow today. That's Kathy's excuse. I remember that band, says David. Nobody ever offered me caffeine, says Mal. They said, Mikey liked it, but I didn't. I gave a shit. Let's see, my brother, Trump is president. No, drugs are bad. Don't do them, says Mike. All right, drugs are bad. Mm-hmm. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response to what's your excuse?
Gosh, there's just so many funny answers.
I know.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to give it to Mike for an army knife. That's my excuse.
That's it, yeah. Exactly. Sure. Got to keep one on you at all times. Of course you do.
For emergency scenarios.
So here we go. We have another hard-hitting news story that may have flown under your radar this week, but this is a story about a hiker who picked up a rattlesnake, got bitten, and dies. Now, we're sorry that this individual died, but I think we know some things about this individual. So let's say that we do, without reading the story. Tell us everything about this hiker. Tell us everything about this hiker based on that headline. I bet you can. I'll bet you can. Yes, ma'am.
Why did this make the news? Mm-hmm. I feel like this is just a Darwin scenario,
this is
right?
literally like a dog bites man story.
Dumb guy is never going to breed. Great.
Right. Well, yeah, certainly somebody, managed to remove himself from the gene pool. It's sad, but isn't
exactly Darwin for the win?
Exactly.
I mean, what did you think was going to happen, fine sir?
I don't know. So my cousin's husband, who was over here a couple of weekends ago, is a judge, Your Honor, we call him. And he was telling us that he had done some statistical research about snake bites. I don't know why. Maybe it was for a case. But he's like, I can tell you that he says, what do you think the average age is? I'm like 20s.
18 to 24.
Bingo, right.
Yeah.
What do you think the average race is?
Male.
Caucasian. Yeah. Gender, male. It's like we know.
You don't say.
We know. We know these sorts of things.
Sure.
Let's see. The things that we can tell about this hiker. He was on shrooms, says Scott.
Sure.
He's from Florida, says Mara. Yeah, exactly right. That hiker would make more of a commotion at the laundromat. They were a middle-aged white person. He was drunk. Hiker, I just picked up a grenade, right? He once upon a time attacked a stuffed animal in a laundromat. Sure, his name is Chad, says Rick. Let's see. It's a man in his 20s who's been drinking. His friends talked him into picking it up. I think that's probably factually right, Mom. The hiker might have had a Punisher and or a 3%er sticker on his leased truck. Yes, that is the answer. The hiker was a native, Portland native, and was offering free butt plugs to all of Gaia's creatures. Like you do.
But only to holes of color.
We weren't going to go there.
No, we weren't going to go there. But that's what the post devolved into.
Exactly.
Are you offering preference to BIPOC holes? Shut up. I can't do this.
Holes of color. Oh my God. He doesn't hike well. He was showing off for his girlfriend. He thought it was a stuffed animal, but forgot his army knife. Schooled in Alabama. The hiker was a mutual fund trader that was ultra hyper and very frustrated that his wife was trying to push him into an MFM relationship with her trainer. So when the snake bit him, exactly. They wore flip-flops, no sunscreen because it causes cancer. Their favorite influencer told them rattlesnakes cure everything. He was like, enough is enough. Watched Croc Hunter as a kid. Figured he could do it.
Sure.
Predators. And probably bit him in the face. Probably did. His name probably is.
That's not a knife. That's a knife.
This is a knife. He's related to the MAGA Viking guy. Is this you or me, sweetie? Oh, this is round number 7. Okay, so this is me.
The MAGA Viking guy is now an anti-Trumper. Just want to let you know. What's his name?
Remind me who we're talking about here?
Trump, QAnon shaman.
Oh, right, yeah, Jacob Chansley.
Jacob Chansley.
I don't know why my brain remembers these sorts of things, but he was the guy in the Capitol with the horns and and the...
and then he was a vegan in prison, so they'd have to, give him special food.
Right.
A vegan.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Let's see. I'm going to give this to... let's give this one to Keith, because he might have had a Punisher and or a 3%er sticker on his lease truck. I guess that's great. Okay, now... Our dear friends, Ange and Fuzz, were here for my birthday over the weekend, and one of the things that we decided might be fun to do, so Laura and I have she got me it's a blowtorch that attaches to a tank of propane, and we got it to melt the snow off of our driveway.
Don't hate you guys. We live in the forest, okay? We have to do our own yard maintenance and road work and everything.
Exactly. But you learned recently that you can also take it to burn weeds.
Flame weeding.
Flame weeding, they call it. So we did this a couple weeks ago with, Laura's coming behind me with the hose because it's summer. Gotta be careful.
Right.
Anyway, so we told Fuzz about this, why he had to get a piece of this for himself. There he is.
He was like, let me try some flame weeding.
Flame weeding.
There he is, flame weeding our driveway.
Could we look any more manly? Oh, look at us. We look so fucking manly. Oh, the testosterone is oozing from that photograph. Yeah. Anyway, caption that photo.
Was it your birthday or Fuzz's birthday?
Exactly. Everybody got a present. Caption that photo. Why don't you? I like this new function where we've got the feed. Everybody can see what everybody else is
that's cool. That looks cool.
I like that. It's very, very nice. Nice job, StreamYard.
When I point, I look like I have the longest, most ET arm in the world. Like, oh, no. Okay. Right. Yes, I do have long, freaky arms. Don't comment on it.
Don't
go ahead. It's fine.
Or whatever. Whatever turns you on.
I can actually not have an Apple Watch because my wrist is so skinny. Even if I buy a child-sized band, it doesn't. I'm not saying I'm overly skinny. I'm saying my wrist is very, very skinny. Yeah. And the Apple Watch face is the same size as the front of my wrist, and so honestly, it won't take my pulse. I know it's a little weird.
I have very skinny wrists as well for a man in particular, and so it's hard to find a watch that actually looks decent on some guys have these big old thick wrists and they wear like these big fat Rolexes that you could fucking pound a nail with. Not so.
My doctor's nurse practitioner was like, "Why do you have the Oura Ring and not the Apple Watch?" And I'm like, "Oh, the Apple Watch won't take my pulse because my wrist is too thin." And she goes, "Oh my God, your wrist really does look like a Barbie doll. That's weird." And I was like, "I don't think you should say that's weird to people."
You probably shouldn't, particularly when you're a physician. You have very feminine features. Very, very feminine
Whatever,
features.
My wrist is very tiny. It's fine. Just comment on it if you want to, but it's an inch long.
You get this from your mom. Your mom had tiny little doll-like hands.
It's 2 inches long. My wrist is very tiny.
Wait,
I'm a regular-sized person with a doll wrist.
What's the circumference of that, do we suppose?
It's 2 inches. Yeah, whatever.
All right, caption that photo. Let's see. It sounds very satisfying. It is actually, Mara. It's a lot of fun. When you guys come up here, we'll turn you loose on the flame weeder.
Sure.
Disposing of the DNA, says Ange. Flame weeding, the new barefoot science. Men 2, hearts on fire. Show me the photo again, please. That's right.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Yeah,
Here's the photo.
Yeah, there's the photo. Yeah.
Wow. There's an active flame in that photo.
There certainly is.
Let's see.
Yeah, if you're a doctor, you should never say you're weird. That's true, says Mike. We said the same thing, Mike. You and I mind meld, of course, my brother. Spaceballs, the flame weeder. The kids will love this too. Apocalypse Training 101. Let's see. Driveway peaks. Fire walk with me. Nice. Things to do when you're 57, says Michelle.
That's right.
This
That's
is the way.
Good callback. That's a good callback.
Manuel Labors, says my mom. Let's see. Next, Ghostbusters. If you get nostalgic, Washington Man's back hurts when pulling weed, so turn to video game logic by Burning Yard. Exactly right. Let's see. This is you?
Oh, this is me. Oh gosh.
Who had the funniest response? I think Michelle is a good contender on this one.
Yes. Things to do when you're 57. That's the best.
I think
answer.
that is the way. That is the answer. We're on to round number 9. Oh, kids, aren't we having the fun? We are having all the fun tonight. Let's see. Oh gosh, I kind of run out of funny things.
Nothing else is funny?
No, we got it. So no, listen. I intentionally didn't mention the news this week because it's grim and dire. It just is. There's nothing funny or cool about what is going on. Or is there? Fun things about fascism. Name some fun things about fascism. Why don't you? Listen, the trains run on time or something. Fun things.
Everything is... the
skin tones match. How about that? Everybody's skin tones match.
Everything that happens is less shocking than the last, more shocking than the last. Nothing is shocking.
Nothing is shocking anymore.
Nothing is shocking.
Just as Jane's Addiction predicted, nothing.
It's not shocking.
Nothing shocking.
Sorry.
Oh boy. Yeah, that the David Lee Roth tour is going just about as well as the Jane's Addiction reunion tour went. Oh, that went downhill very, very quickly.
You know who I feel bad for is Love and Rockets in that scenario.
Why? Because Peter Murphy's a fucking diva douchebag?
No, because Love and Rockets was opening for Jane's Addiction. And
right. They were going to get
show got canceled too.
A paycheck. Exactly. Their show got canceled as well.
I would have gone to see them, but no. Perry Farrell had to crash out like that.
Daniel Ash, who is the guitarist for Bauhaus and then later the lead singer of Tones on Tail and
they don't get
Love
along.
and Rockets. Yeah. Well, the two of them don't get along, but the reason why is because Peter Murphy is a diva douchebag, and as it turns out, Daniel Ash, very, very cool individual.
Yeah.
Very cool. I've seen him interviewed a number of times. He's just like super duper down to earth. Doesn't seem that hard. It really genuinely doesn't. Like, listen, you get a job that is like playing in front of millions of people.
Right.
The songs that you wrote, and they pay you to do it.
Well, hold on. This is the pitch they gave you to David Lee Roth.
Yeah, exactly.
You get a job that's playing. You have to do it. Wait.
Boy. Mike hasn't seen.
Did Mike see this?
No. While you're answering
Maybe
this,
we should replay the footage.
I think so.
Hold on.
So now,
let's get David Lee Roth crashing out
on
camera.
I don't know if those of you who have arrived late to the show have heard the news, but David Lee Roth is on tour.
Yeah, hold on.
And before I play this, I will once again reiterate that David Lee Roth is a world-class asshole. So if you're
Let's do this.
However you're inclined to feel about this is just right. Here we go. Oh my God!
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Honest to God, he looks like somebody's skinny grandma who's kind of cutting a rug at a wedding, doesn't he? Like
It's not our fault. He did it to himself.
He did it to himself. He absolutely
did that.
He absolutely did that to himself. Let's see.
David Lee Roth is not dead. He's alive and on tour.
Let's see, white guy wins. Let's see. So the worst person just got arrested. Exactly. Let's see. Don't have to worry about fashion. So as long as we wind up with Trump, everything is awesome. Thank you, fascism. Exactly.
Yeah.
As long as if you do what you're told, that might last longer. The decision is simpler. It's true. The boys are fighting, learning a new language and exploring other places to live. How's your Portuguese? How is it? Yeah, white guy wins.
Como vai?
High cortisol is the norm. Making the onion great again. Yeah, I'd like to make the onion fiction again. Would be really nice. Get to meet the National Guard as you walk down the street. Scott lives in D.C., man.
There you go.
Wow.
How's that going?
I don't have to save for retirement anymore, says Ray, because there isn't going to be anything left. Let's see. The Love and Rockets comic is amazing. Yeah, that's where they got the name, I believe. Let's see. Nobody needs to have an opinion anymore. We don't have to dress up. Don't call Peter Murphy a douchebag.
Come on. I love Peter Murphy as much as the next guy, but
how about this? Peter Murphy's a diva. How about that?
Sure.
I love Peter Murphy. I call him. Oh, he's
amazing,
beautiful man. Well, he was. He's a little bit of a tubbo now, but honestly, I just calls him like I sees him.
Okay.
Let's see. No more thinking. Let's see. Yes, I know all these people. The world of being a dumpster fire really fuels creativity, and we got lots of new great art in many forms. Let's see. Getting those sweet paid protests. Mike says David Lee Roth actually died.
Okay.
He died in 1983. Let's see. Is that Putin likes Little Richard songs? Getting those sweet paid protester gigs. I feel justified never liking David Lee Roth, says Mara. Let's see. Looks like Diamond Dave has the same smile, but David Lee Roth, what the song was. I thought the song was called Nicaragua. That's very funny. Coming up with coded language with your friends, like your kids again. Sure. You speak the Ubby speak, right, from Zoom. They'll never be Ubby Dubby Dubby. Remember that? Remember them? 02134. Send it to Zoom. Fascism, smashism, you say potato, I say potato. Eyeliner tips from the VP and couch seduction.
I don't think that's what she meant to say, so let's just skip that one.
I'm going to skip my mom's, just for the sake of keeping us
out of Facebook
on
jail.
The air. On the air. Let's see. You will die before you wish euthanasia were legal. Being a hermit pays off. You vote, you die. Voting for Trump enters you in a 3-day cruise to the Kremlin. Oh my God, the answer is holy cow balls.
Who will win the Sox?
Who's going to win the Sox? Let's see. I'm going to give this one to Ange. This one definitely has to go to Ange. Yeah. Learning a new language and exploring new places to live. Was that round 9 or 10?
That was round 9. This is round 10.
Round 10.
Who will win the Sox?
All right. So listen, give me 6. So you've seen all of these these ads that scroll by on social media, TikTok, YouTube, Shorts, Instagram, Reels, what have you, where somebody promises you, if you give me 6 minutes, I'll change your life forever.
I will teach you guitar, whether you want to learn guitar or not.
So give me 6 minutes, and I'll give you blank. Give me 6 minutes, and I'll give you blank. We should have Mike come on and actually do the song while you're.
We totally should do that.
Yeah.
What was the name of the guy in New York where we used to live?
Dan Smith will teach you guitar.
Will teach you guitar.
There were these flyers all over town. It was this very normal white guy who was just sitting there going, Dan Smith, and the flyer just said in Helvetica font, Dan Smith will teach you guitar, and they were ubiquitous.
And I'm like, I don't want to learn guitar.
What if you don't want to? You don't have any choice.
No.
Sit down.
I always wanted to learn guitar, but first I want to learn ukulele. Is Dan Smith going to force me to learn guitar?
You got to learn guitar first. You got to learn guitar first.
No. Oh, Kathy says, give me 6 minutes and I'll give you herpes.
Oh, gross.
Wow.
The dog is sleeping on the ukulele.
Wow.
Sleeping on the ukulele, oh yeah. The dog's sleeping on the ukulele. Okay, good. Just warming up. Just nothing to see here. Okay, so give me 6 minutes and I'll give you finally getting those gilded upgrades in the White House. Yeah, or the Epstein files. We'll take one of the other. Herpes, my rendition of Hallelujah, says my mom. Very nice. A noogie, says Michelle. Give me 6 minutes, I'll give you a conch to blow, says Say, give me 6 minutes and I'll give you a pretty okay orgasm. Not great, but pretty okay.
Not great.
As Woody Allen, of all people,
Sure.
said in Annie Hall, I don't know what people talk about when they talk about bad sex. Even my worst orgasm was right on the money.
Right on the money. Sure.
A communicable disease, says Keith. Canadian citizenship. Unsolicited advice. Dougie Fresh. Oh, Scott. 6 minutes, Dougie. 6 minutes, Dougie Fresh. You're on.
You're on.
1 minute of mediocre fun. 5 minutes of snoring in your ear. Your ICE certification. 6 minutes I can't get back from my life, says Maleficent. A lot of information about birds in my vicinity. Who doesn't love a ukulele? Well, we hope everybody does. Blowing, says David. $12 of extremely sketchy dirty talk. Dear Laura, who had the funniest response?
Gosh, wow. This is a lot. This is a lot. I don't know. I'm just dancing right now.
Very good.
Let's see.
An Asian massage. Yeah, the pressure, the acupressure massage. It'll give you a swollen forehead.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna give it to Scott Coates for give me 6 minutes.
I think that's.
He'll give you Dougie Fresh.
I think that is the only answer.
I'm on.
Okay, so Laura is going to tally up the points.
You're going
here.
to write a song.
I am gonna. Yes.
Okay, here you go. Here you go.
When you go downtown to find a place to get a massage, better make sure that they know what they're doing. Don't fall asleep in your bed, or you might wake up with a swollen forehead. Lench your forehead, lench your forehead, lench your forehead, lench your forehead. There's nothing to do but to lench your forehead, and it's probably not cancer. All right, there we go.
The correct term was Pott's puffy tumor.
I
That's what I found from the internet. Yeah. When he said, my forehead is abnormally swollen, I was like, let me Google that for you.
And immediately
why did I do that?
The first thing that came up.
You know what? Every single person has 1 point.
Every single person has 1 point. Everybody who's played tonight has 1 point. Has that ever happened in the history of this game? That is
Everyone is equally funny. I can't handle it.
Astonishing.
I don't know. I tried to search for someone who won with 2 points, but no one won because everyone has 1.
So that means
that means we go to a tiebreaker.
That means we go into a tiebreaker round, and that means, of course, that 2 things is what this means. First and foremost, you are voted on by a pool of your peers. You all get to vote on who has the funniest answer, and then also anybody can win. Anybody. Fuzz wins, he says. So using the law of attraction, I just brought blank into my life. Using the law of attraction, I just brought blank into my life.
I mean, it is true that we all just brought Mike into our lives.
We did. I manifested Mike. I did. Yeah. And he manifested me. Mike says that probably is the most important part of that song, meaning that you probably should find somebody who knows what they're doing. Yeah. Or did you mean you probably should lench your forehead? Seems like a dicey proposition. Anyway, so we are into the final round here. This is the tiebreaker round. Using the law of attraction, I just brought blank into my life. Kathy says, the socialist only show, a point for all. Socialist only show. In my country, everyone get points.
Socialist only show come to you.
Yeah, exactly. In my country, only show find you.
Whatever.
Or something. Let's see. Mara. That's very nice, Tim. That's very sweet. I love that.
So nice.
Yeah, using the law of attraction, Tim brought Mara into his life. Mosquitoes, says Michelle. Oh my God. They eat me alive, kid. I am delicious. I'm irresistible to mosquitoes. My mom and I both.
Question.
Runs
if
on
you're
a genetic
part
line,
of a
obviously.
couple,
yeah.
Does the mosquito eat one person and not the other person?
Almost always, I think. Yeah.
Because a mosquito won't touch me.
Maybe won't.
Because I'm a ginger with witch blood. I don't know.
It apparently has something to do with the level of carbon dioxide that you are emitting, and I don't know the exact science,
sure.
But it is attracted to that. And the other thing is, they're trying to get your blood to feed the eggs for their offspring. Oh, how sweet!
Why won't they bite me, though?
I don't know.
I want them to bite me.
I don't know.
Because that will attract something away from you, which they bite you 18,000 times and then die. Right? They won't bite me at all. They're like, nah.
Using the law of attraction, I just brought mosquitoes into my life. Awe into my life, says Alethea.
No.
A mirror, P. Diddy, heroin. Oh, that sounds delightful.
Oh, Keith, you really did. Did you get your socks?
Oh, very good. I hope Keith got his socks. He got the White Castle socks, I believe. Winning a pair of socks, says Mara. She's hoping to attract that into her life. Her fate is in your hands. I brought neck and back pain leading to even more poor sleep and shoulder pain. Kathy brought it about. Using the law of attraction, I just brought a rattlesnake bite into my life, says Abe. White Castle branded novelty socks, says Keith. Hefeweizen.
Okay,
let's see.
Mara, do you get the mosquitoes and Tim doesn't? Like they bite you, they don't bite him.
This is how this goes.
I feel like people are attracted together because one will die of mosquitoes.
That's exactly right.
And one will live.
And this is the reason why we're attracted to each other, is because of this very elemental fact about your genetic lines. Mike says butter. Using the law of attraction, he brought butter into his life because, butter. It's delicious.
Listen.
And says she brought holes of color into her.
Holes of color.
The only show, says Tim.
Listen, Mike, we live 4 hours from you. We'll bring you some butter tomorrow. We don't care.
We don't care.
We don't care. There's an In-N-Out burger just opened. We're going to drive down there and eat In-N-Out burger.
Honestly, we should all meet at the In-N-Out burger.
Let's meet up.
Yeah.
We'll come pick you up.
Bear spray, says Scott. Everyone's uncontrollable sexiness is what Ray has attracted into his life. Let's see. Wow, this is a very gross story about gross bugs. Let's see. That's very sweet. Alethea says she attracted Mike back into her life for about 4 hours today.
Nice.
Witchcraft, magnets, 3 more medical specialists, cake, mosquitoes or death. Is there another Alethea? Wendy's Frosty says my mom. She got a Wendy's Frosty. She ordered it on DoorDash. Let's see, sexy, doing sexy.
In-N-Out just opened. We'll go there. We'll meet you there.
So kids, here is the time where you go through and you vote right now on the person you think had the funniest response to using the law of attraction. I just brought blank into my life. You vote with a little thumbs up or a haha or a heart or whatever you please. And then
someone wins and they get socks. We don't call it, you call it.
And someone's going to win some socks tonight. Right. Someone's going to win some socks tonight. We don't control you. We don't control you. People, listen. I mean, this is as egalitarian as it gets. For a game that is based on whether or not you made us laugh, right? Whether or not you made me and Lori laugh, Lori or I laugh tonight. It's a very subjective game, but this is the part where it becomes, at least from our standpoint, more objective.
Maleficent says, all of you.
Oh, I love that. That is very, very sweet.
Well, I did text you to tell you it's Saturday. So.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, well, listen, this is our little clubhouse.
You're on my radar. Y'all are on my radar.
We intentionally keep this, because as you saw tonight, we had a number of fine folks show up tonight, and we want to make sure that everybody connects and has time to hang out and do all the fun stuff. So yeah, all right.
Have fun or don't come back.
So, dear Lauro, do we have a winner for tonight? Has anybody received enough upvotes to win? It's in your hands, kids. It's in all of your hands.
Well, I can never tell. So, okay, if anyone can tell, I'm going to refresh the whole screen.
She's going to refresh the whole damn screen.
Hold
if
on.
anybody can tell who got the most upvotes.
Did anyone get any? Okay,
did anybody get enough upvotes? We're waiting to see. I am the captain. Motorboat
Let's
Steve.
See, we've got Janice Cox with a Wendy's Frosty got one vote. Cake got one vote.
From
Anybody?
Rapel.
Ray has got 2 votes with everybody's uncontrollable sexiness.
I believe Rapel is tonight's winner.
Okay.
Well, this was a very, very close game tonight, kids.
That's what happens.
Oh my goodness.
See, that's what happens sometimes. Ray comes on and gets a walk-on for the whole prize.
Points at that green monster and just whack, just knocks that sucker out of there. So congratulations to this week's winner, Ray. I think that's going to hold. Yep. Okay. So
Seems like it.
Rapel is this week's winner.
Seems like it.
My brother, you get to decide.
You pick some socks.
We'll
send you some socks.
We'll send you some socks.
You know we're good for it. We'll send them to you.
Listen, if we send edibles, through the mail, and by edibles I mean peeps, things that are edibles, not
don't do that.
Not edibles, but just delicious. That was an edible.
Oh, Maleficent said she wanted some socks. Okay, I'll send you some.
Well,
socks
then
too.
you get some socks too, just for asking,
I'm good
kiddo.
for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, kids, this has been absolutely delightful. I'm so glad that first and foremost, Tim and Mara, so wonderful to have you guys back in the fold here. Michelle, loving having you here as well. And Mike,
Alethea, I asked Maleficent
people.
for your number, and I tried to call you, but you didn't pick up. So that's what happened.
Ringy-dingy.
That's what happened.
And call her after the show, man. Let's see.
Dude, I'm tired. We have to go to bed because we have to go to a little kid birthday party tomorrow, so I have to mentally prepare myself for the traffic it's going to take to get down there.
There is a freeway closure. They're closing it off that is right near where we have to be. It's going to take us like 2 hours to get there.
Plus, I've got all my nervous energy tied up in this freaking escrow. I can't. All my adulting is done for the day by like 9 p.m.
Purgatory, and that's where we're at. Kids, this has been so much fun. I will be back next week flying solo in the airplane of love.
I'm going out of town.
Yeah. So join me, and we'll keep the light on for you. Maybe I'll draft one of you people to be my fine co-host for a portion of the show. All right, kids, we love you guys. This honestly has been so much fun. We will. Any final words before we go?
No, I think Ray has taught us all something valuable, which is just hold it till the end.
Hold it till the end. Exactly. All right. Bye.